Tell me about dating in the age
With
of
the
coronavirus.
COVID-19, I'm actually going to change my Bumble profile photo to, do you want to isolate with me?
Tell me, of all the things, all the 55 things that you're kind of putting on the CV these days, you've got actor, entertainer,
So
musician,
I say actor and comedian.
comedian, of course.
Mm-hmm.
There's something going on with Keanu Reeves.
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
it
the show's called
admiration?
Chasing Keanu Reeves.
Tell me about the show. Tell me about the show that people will eventually get to see.
Yes, so
one of
the
these
show
days.
has been canned. It's not going to Melbourne or Sydney Comedy Festival, so I was locked in for those two festivals. So I'm going to do a massive relaunch in 2021. I, for most of my life, have been chasing love and fame. Like, I remember the first 5 years as being an actor, I was trying to be famous. Like, I remember just like, be famous so your mum can accept what you do. And then I think I'd realized I had anxiety with love.
Okay.
And I had attached my anxiousness to men. This is becoming a long story now, but as humans, we always seem to chase what's green on the other side. And then there was this meme that went viral with Keanu Reeves 2 years ago where he's sitting on a bench looking sad. And it went viral, which is this. This is the meme that went viral where he's sitting with a panda. And like people just made such hilarious memes. And I just looked at that photo going, I loved seeing his open shell. And I felt in that moment he wasn't chasing anything. He was looking within himself.
I thought that was just him. That's just his personality. It's kind of
that's his personality.
Kind of pensive and stoic and insular. And so how does that play into doing a comedy show about that? And then like you're seeking of said Keanu Reeves and.
Well, that's the magic. You'll have to pay and come see it. No, but in the end, it's about what if we stop chasing stuff in life? And so it's stories about chasing, but then what if you just start chasing Keanu Reeves? With this COVID-19, I think it's asking a lot of people, what do you need to survive? And what kind of life do I want to live? I feel like right now we're living in the short term, like how do we get day by day? Because the politics is changing so much. Yeah. But I hope that when we get out of this, it becomes a long-term plan on how this earth is.
Like most creative professionals, your engagements are largely on a freelance or a contract basis, and you fight really, really hard to get those contracts and those engagements.
Yes.
What was the last couple of weeks like for you? Walk me through, I guess, the position you're in, what the world was like for Diana 21 days ago versus today.
It's been really tough in the last couple of weeks, especially 7 days ago. So 7 days ago, we got an announcement at 4:45 that the comedy festival is cancelled. And I think what people don't realize is that a lot of us artists, we pre-planned this for a really long time. We start preparing for the opening on the Thursday, 26th of March, 2020, to perform the show that we performed for 4 weeks. They don't realize that for 4 months before, we've been prepping this. So our body is starting to operate, like go around in circles trying to make this work. So when we get told that we can't perform anymore and not be seen, and that's why these festivals are so great, the opportunity of us to be seen by a cohort of people that might never have heard of us before. So the door's shut on us. And it's another metaphor I've been using. It's like carrying a baby, but not able to push it out. And so we're putting it back up in the oven. Yeah, it's graphic, but it's true. We live on people seeing us and giving us future gigs. And to have that shut down is devastating. And especially independent comedians and artists are trying to figure out what to do now.
Well, is there not some opportunity to that might come out of this to sort of see similar festivals and similar, kind of emerging performers kind of be able to get their work in front of people and still share that joy, still be able to, be thought-provoking, funny and kind of entertaining all at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
dude, as a society, we need it. Like,
have you seen some of the stand-up specials they have on Netflix?
yeah.
So there is a comedian, there's a camera, but there's always an audience. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the difference between comedy and a TED Talk.
You mean no one came to see your TED Talk?
No, well, there was like 50 people at my TED Talk. But that's the thing, like I've been asked from people, can you put your show Chasing Keanu Reeves online? And I said no, because this is a new show for me. And people don't realize that the comedian actually relies on the audience to shape the show. But I also do believe that artists from the Comedy Festival can curate a show online, but it needs curation. You couldn't just stand there with a microphone and try to do a show. It needs to be curated. It needs to be commentary. It needs to be like a TV show, like a panel TV show.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. But I am doing a live stream show because I have audiences in America who have been like, we want to see a show, but we're not going to fly into the comedy festival. So I'm going to do a show called Chasing Naked Diana.
So that's a spin on your previous show was?
Yes. So Naked was my first show. Dirty Diana was my second show. And Chasing Keanu Reeves was going to be my third show. Yes.
So there's what, some old stuff, some new stuff, and some just...
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever is in the middle there.
Yeah. So at least I know where my laughs are. And I know that I can still retain my IP. Yes. And also make some money.
Very sad. Talk me through, what do you think that some of the actions that, anyone who's watching this, what do you think that we can do to help make sure that we, retain this really, really important part of our society and our culture?
If I go back to Fee and Me, and when we had Asian Australians come out and buy tickets to see a live show, was beautiful and magnificent in the reason why we create theatre and stage shows and live events, because it gets the person out of their comfort zone, out of their house. So I still believe in the magic of live entertainment. If there's an artist right now who's got a live stream, share it. If there's an artist with a program, share it. If you've got a cafe down the road that's got coffee, go buy that coffee. Like, I think right now we need to support local businesses. Even if I'm an artist or someone who owns a shop, just go and support as much as we can.
Before we go, do you want to let people know how they can kind of follow your every move and the development of your hybrid kind of online performance and
yes,
whatever other awesome stuff you're cooking up? And
I will do a kids show for an hour, live streaming, so parents can tune in, the kids can watch, and they can interact with me. And that will provide me a space to do arts, provide a space for the parents to have a chill out time, but also that the children get value. Because I think a lot what parents are doing now is putting YouTube and getting kids to watch things without interaction. And I would really love to play. I want to play in isolation.
Play time with others.
So if you go to my website, www.diananguyen.com.au/Patreon, so I'm setting up a Patreon that will guide you to the kids show. So it's ukuleleing, free childcare minding for an hour.
Have you got the uke there? Because you're known as a bit of a...
Yeah, I've got my uke. I can get my ukulele if you want me to.
Let's do it. Why not?
Are you serious?
Yeah, who cares?
I can sing a song about COVID-19 or something.
There's no rules here. You make your own rules. Just jam it out, Diana. I'll provide the click track. We're going to harmonize, right? I don't have that octave.
band.
I don't have that octave in me. Yeah.